to serve all people with respect, fairness, and compassion. That is our most important goal, and it serves as the very foundation to the University Police Department's approach to law enforcement. Knowing how to work effectively with all members of our community is at the heart of what we do, and we're dedicated to serving with the highest standards of performance and professionalism. Our officers see every public interaction as an opportunity to serve and to demonstrate their professionalism. We understand the community deserves and expects our officers to keep them safe while preserving the civil rights of those we have contact with. Understanding officers' actions and knowing what they do and when they do it greatly contributes to promoting positive outcomes when interacting with police officers. While every situation is different, this short video offers information about two specific policing procedures: the stop and frisk and the vehicle stop. A stop and frisk is a term used to describe an interaction where an officer suspects the person has committed or is about to commit a crime. An officer may interview a person, detain them if they are suspected of committing a crime, and in some cases, search a person for weapons. This search is commonly called a pat frisk and is designed to keep officers safe and the community free from illegal weapons. A pat frisk is allowed anytime an officer suspects criminal activity and believes a person may be carrying a weapon. This authority to search for weapons, which has been upheld by the Supreme Court, occurs when the officer reasonably suspects the person is carrying a weapon or they present a threat to the safety of another. Searches of individuals and their property are allowed in some cases as well. The police are allowed, in certain circumstances, to use force to stop a person or conduct a pat frisk. This force must be both reasonable and necessary. Resisting the search or detention or fleeing from the police is illegal and creates a dangerous situation for both the officer and the subject. A police officer may conduct a traffic stop if he or she reasonably suspects that a crime or a violation of law has occurred. Interactions like stop and frisk and vehicle stops are among the most dangerous situations officers face, yet the officer should maintain professional demeanor at all times. He or she should not use profanity, be unnecessarily threatening, and will never permit race, religion, sexual orientation, or gender to affect his or her judgment. The first thing you should do is cooperate with the officer's command. Policing is inherently dangerous, and officers are trained to be vigilant to possible confrontations. Keep your hands visible at all times, and don't make any sudden movements that could be seen as physically threatening. If you feel that you have been mistreated by an officer, there are legitimate ways to handle it. However, at the scene of the incident, it's not the place to challenge the officer's authority. It is better to follow one or all of the following actions. 1. Contact the University Police Department and request to speak with a supervisor about the interaction. 2. File a written complaint and have the incident investigated. The department will conduct a thorough investigation and advise you of the findings. 3. Contact the university administration. If you are not comfortable or satisfied with the university's complaint procedure, there are outside agencies, such as the New York Civil Liberties Union or the New York State Inspector General's Office, that provide oversight to police agencies. If you choose to file a complaint, be as detailed as possible. Write down the names of the officers, the date, time, and location of the encounter, the names of any witnesses, and the substance of your complaint. Stop and frisk and vehicle stops are necessary to reduce the criminal activity in our community. While these methods have the potential to be intrusive, the University Police takes every measure to ensure that they are used appropriately. However, our best tools in serving the community are the high levels of professionalism, courtesy, compassion, and respect for all people that we bring to our jobs every day. We hope this video has been helpful. You can learn more about UPD and our style of policing on our webpage at police.albany.edu.